Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. And pleased to welcome in for our weekly check-in is Dawson Cram, the driver of the number 41 Camping World Chevrolet for Cram Racing Enterprises in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. It's a lot of Camping World. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you, Casey?
Doing well. Okay, so you kind of teased your throwback scheme on Twitter last night. I think you just got done wrapping the car. What's going to be your throwback scheme?
So it's very similar to the 99 Cup car. So it's a throwback to the 70s era when Camping World was founded. And the designer of the 99 Cup car for sure is Lefty, and my normal design, Ryan Pastana, they both, kind of collabed on it. So they're very similar.
Of course, Ryan Pastana, and of course, no Michigan native Noah Sweet, of course, most people know as Lefty, contributed to that car. I got to make sure you got to highlight those designers. If Michael Carey taught me anything. Okay, so of course, talking with Mark, of course, your partnership with Marcus. This is kind of thrown in at the last minute, but Marcus said there would be no unsponsored trucks in the field, and it looks like you guys are covered. How much does Marcus Lemonis mean to you?
I mean, he's been a huge help, of course, this season to helping us get to the track. We've been really low on sponsorship dollars. We're really scrambling to find some sponsors to fill up the truck this weekend we really wanted to run a Bob Keselowski throwback, and we were scrambling for sponsors, couldn't find any. And then, Marcus tweeted that. I got in contact with him. Me and him talked back and forth. And then, I made him like 10 concepts for this weekend, trying to, find something that I liked. And finally we settled on, then one that we finally settled on looks a lot like the 99 Cup car with Camping World on it.
Yeah. So I know that you're still trying to find a sponsor for Coda. How's that going?
So, you try every day to try and find sponsorship and see where it's going. So far, it's kind of, dead in the water right now. We've thought about maybe renting the truck out, but we haven't seen any, potential customers come up yet. But we're still working on it, and we still have a little bit.
Do you think you can? So, like, if you don't get it, are you committed to run the full season even if you don't have a sponsor on you?
That's what we're trying to do. We just don't know how many races we can do with a blank truck.
Okay. Obviously, keep us updated on that. Just going through and just kind of talking about. This paint scheme concept, just kind of came together at the last minute. What was that like for you to? There's not a lot. Just a lot of people are helping you out and stuff. And how was that like? I know you guys wrapped the truck late in the night. You're running on like maybe 4 or 5 hours sleep. What's that been like to just put that all together?
So that's been pretty normal, but I love having a fully wrapped truck, so I'll work my butt off if that's what I have available to me. It's not a bad thing to have a sponsor in a fully wrapped truck. And this last minute thing I'm pretty used to throughout this season, even when it wasn't a Camping World sponsor or Overtons or Good Sam. We had a sponsor last week that came on at the last minute and had to, do half a wrap on the truck.
Yeah. Previewing Darlington, it's a tough track. What's it going to be like to go there?
So I've been there once driving, but I've been there, I think, 3 times to watch as a fan because I had the Bojangles sponsorship and they were the main sponsor on the Southern 500. So I go down there for the weekend and watch. This is pre-truck series, obviously. I'd watch the Xfinity race and the Cup race. So I've actually watched a ton of laps at Darlington.
Okay, so Dawson, are we going to see? I know that we've seen the '94 team out there in the Arkham and Art series. I know that there is. I know you guys are planning on running Charlotte. Has that driver been confirmed yet?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Obviously, it's been well put out there on social media that Chris Hacker is going to be in the car for you guys. What's that going to be like? To have that in there.
Well, I hope he just takes it one step at a time and learns from it. Charlotte's a tough track. It's very bumpy. It's a pretty fast 1.5 miles. He doesn't have any 1.5 mile experience, and that's a pretty hard track to start at. So I hope he learns everything he can and just keeps his nose clean.
Do you think you could run other races this year?
I believe we will, yes.
Okay. All right. Dawson Cram, thanks so much for coming on, and we'll see you in a couple weeks when well, hopefully we'll have some news regarding sponsorship for Coda.
All right. Thank you, Casey.